we need to talk about infant formula. I get asked often about what formula I use. I have been using Kendamil for baby Anthony for his entire formula journey. He was on formula for an entire year, and this is what I plan to use for baby girl. I'm going to try to link this video to the previous video that I made about Kendamil, because some of you guys might remember that I had a video go viral where I was talking about some issues that baby Anthony was having with Kendamil. And you guys, because you love baby Anthony so much, you guys all jumped on there and you were like, Kendamil, what the hell is going on? I made a follow-up video to that where I actually spoke with someone who was at the head of development for Kendamil, where we actually spoke about the changes in the iron that they had made in the US version of the formula. I am so excited that they listened to my feedback and the feedback of so many other moms out there just like me that said, hey, our babies are not doing well with this iron change. So I don't want to butcher it, so I'm going to read it to you because I have it written down. So they have now changed it so that I do not have to order my formula from the UK. I can buy it here in the US, which is for me going to be Target, which is where I found that they are selling it. So they have changed the iron in the Kendamil Classic in the organic back to the iron pyrophosphate. I think I'm saying that right. So previously they were using the iron sulfate, which is what they had switched it to, and it was causing some tummy issues for baby. And it's not that it's bad, because it is used in some other formulas, but as you guys know, as a mom, if any change to a formula is made, it can make babies' tummies upset. And so one of the things that I had said to them was, hey, if you guys are making this change and it's something that you use in other formulas and it's not bad for our babies, just let us know ahead of time. So I'm super grateful that Kendamil did their due diligence and making sure that they had made lots of social media posts and sent out this information to parents ahead of time. I know that not everyone saw it, but I can tell you they did tell us ahead of time that they were going to be making this change, so that if you wanted to buy the kind that had the, what is it, the sulfate kind of iron, I always get it wrong. Yeah, if you wanted to buy the iron sulfate version, you could stock up on that, or you could do a combination of the two to help your baby adjust. But I'm so grateful that now this is going to have the iron pyrophosphate. Am I saying that right? Yeah, so they're switching it, and it's going to be on shelves now. So just if you want to double check, just look at the iron and make sure that it is the iron that starts with the P. That's the one that you want. It still has all the great benefits. It's still European made, using whole milk as the source of fat. And they're soy and palm oil free, which is one of the reasons that we went with this brand. And it still has the added prebiotics, and they use the European standards of DHA, and they use lactose as the sole source of carbohydrate rather than corn syrup, which I really like. So I am super grateful about this. This is what we're going to be using for our formula journey for baby girl as well. And I cannot wait to just be able to run into Target, which I did the last week that baby Anthony was on Kendamil, and just be able to grab a can and not have to order it from the UK and wait for weeks and weeks and weeks. So Kendamil, thank you so much for listening to parents. Thank you for just being available and not just being like, this is what we're doing because we want to do it. But you guys, actually, I think I was on the phone with Kendamil for almost an hour. I don't know that many other formula companies would care. So I'm just so glad that now we can actually get this here in the US, and it's a good quality product. If you have found that your baby is having trouble with this, I don't think that it is because of the new kind of iron that they're not able to tolerate it, because this is, from what I understand, easier for babies to digest. It's just that there was a switch. So if you're able to get your hand on one of the old cans, what I would recommend is maybe doing a combination of the two. But as you know, if you change your baby to any new formula, there's going to be some upset tummies. But this one is much easier for babies to digest. And I'm super happy that Kendamil listened. Thank you for listening to us moms. Thank you.